Hey guys, Jonathan here, and today we're taking a look at the official LEGO Fantastic Four Fantasticar. Now, we need to explain some things for context here as to how this is the, again, official model. So I'm going to go ahead and move the team out of the way and explain that LEGO recently unveiled a Fantastic Four Legoized poster, and in that poster, if we zoom in, we can see a Fantasticar. Now, as of this video, LEGO hasn't made any, Fantasticar set or anything like that, but from this one image, my friend Joel's Lego over on Instagram took it upon himself to try and build the model in actual Lego bricks. Now, he and I talked and kind of went over what the model should look like. And of course, having seen the movie, we know the Fantasticar is dark blue. It's not actually the same shade as their movie costumes, as we saw on the poster, of course. And the other thing about it is the actual build that we see in that poster uses a lot of pieces that don't exist in colors. So the pieces exist, but they don't exist in the colors that they're used in the poster. And of course, LEGO can do that because it's a digital render. But if we're trying to make it in physical reality, unfortunately, some of those pieces don't exist. Most notably, the roof piece only exists in this light bluish gray color where we see it in that blue shade on the poster. Now, that being said, I am blown away that he was able to actually design this with any level of accuracy based off of one image from kind of a weird angle. So giving you the full 360 view. So what actually happened is he made an instruction sheet and a parts list and sent it to me, and then I paid for all the pieces myself. And yeah, it's really, really cool. It's the first time that he has ever designed instructions. And as of this video, they're not available on Rebrickable, but they will be at some point. Now, that being said, I think that, me having built it and now him having designed it, there's definitely some things that we could go back and discuss on how to fix. But again, he had only made it as a digital model, and I built it in reality for the very first time. So a couple things that, could definitely be worked on, of course, are the interior. Now, it is really nice that he was able to fit 3 seats inside, but of course, that won't fit the entire team. And I'm okay with that because Johnny should fly on the outside, but we definitely need to fit Ben and Sue inside. And the way it's built, we actually can't do that. Now, that being said, that's no reflection on Joel's Lego because, again, he's building what was shown on that poster. And if you look at the size of the pieces that are used, it really couldn't be done any other way. So what my recommendation will be is for us to take this model and actually build it out in a different direction, just to make it kind of like the official one we see in the poster, so to speak, while also making it more minifigure friendly. The interesting thing is, again, going off the poster, that's why this is built the way that it is. It actually is very unique that there's an odd amount of studs for the inside to be able to work with. And of course, when we look at the bottom, you can see that like the back wheel area here is a 2x3 build out. And then up front, it's actually a 2x5 like up here. So it's just very interesting the way that it's built and constructed. It does roll, which is really, really nice. And then of course the windshield here goes on top, and you can see how it clicks up front and up back. And honestly, this is probably the first time that this has ever been built physically, because again, the one that we see in the poster would have been digitally designed by LEGO, and they would have never had to actually test out if minifigs can fit inside it or whatever. They probably just threw a design together very quickly to put in the poster to make it look like the actual movie poster, interestingly enough. So I really view the video you're watching today as an installment part 1. I would love to refine this with Joel's Lego and build it into an actual, LEGO quality set. It's a really, really nice quality as we see here, but there's a couple structural things I noticed while building it that I think we can improve on. So I'm definitely going to continue to talk to Joel's Lego as we go forward. And I would imagine at some point there will probably be rebrickable instructions available for this because Joel's Lego's put a lot of hard work into it. But yeah, this is the first time it's been built physically, and I think it turned out awesome. But now we have to upgrade what LEGO actually gave us in terms of like the interior and stuff. And again, Joel's making an educated guess here at what the inside would look like because you could barely even tell from that one image. But all things considered, I think he did a fantastic job. Say that again. And overall, I'm really, really looking forward to the model continuing to develop as we learn more about the structure and ways it can be built to fit the minifigs inside. So let me know what you think of this, and I'll see you guys on the next video.